What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 200 of 2. I don't know if that works. 202, I should say, of Community Universe Mode. Kicking it off just right with a nice cheeky botch. And of course, it is edition number 38 of Monday Night Fusion. Let me just start off by saying I got a fan on because, again, it's pretty hot. But if it bothers you guys that much, the background noise and the wind, just let me know and I'll shut it off and suffer through the heat for you guys, because it's all about you guys. It's all about you, Pearl, on your 16th birthday. Hello, Tim. Hello, Border. But it is Monday Night Fusion, ladies and gentlemen. And we are starting things off with some Vixens action. Mariah going to be going toe-to-toe with the Queen of Botchville, Quinn Bell. And as you can see, both these ladies have got some backup in their respective corners. Parker, of course, in his, by his sister's side, and Jacob Ziegler, the Anarchy champion, going to be in the corner of Bell here. Well, I don't care if it grinds your gears, Portland. That I don't care about. Please don't mention gears, by the way. Just had a horrible time last night in the beta. Don't want to remember it. But, we still don't know a whole lot about this relationship between Jacob Ziegler and Quinn Bell, but it's certainly blossoming into something. I guess we'll have to wait until it develops further. Quinn Bell, earlier tonight, she arrived to the arena, also said she'd be in Jacob Ziegler's corner for his match later on tonight. He'll be taking on Ryan Kent, the fire starter of X-Gen, in a non-title bout, but certainly this is a big match for Quinn Bell and Mariah, making her Fusion debut, currently undefeated. Has only had 2 matches, though, to be fair, so can't really say it's much of a streak. Still putting down Quinn Bell, who is a good name for the #1 contender's position currently. Of course, left wide open. Who is going to challenge Fury at Absolution? We do not know. We know that Vixen's mini Royal Rumble match will take place in 3 weeks' time at the pay-per-view. The winner of that will get a Vixen's title shot in the co-main event of Ascendance, the grandest stage of them all, the show of shows. And speaking of Fury, she was finally found by the posse of Grid, Rick Lewis, and Cassie Maverick. They stormed Fury's secret hideout just as he was about to perform his evil ritual on the trapped Fury. She was hung upside down on a cross. She was, naked. So, yeah, what am I going to say about that, But just as she was about to be, fed to Fury's demon pal, they stormed to the rescue. And Fury is back. She is getting the week off, though. A little bit traumatized still. Needs to get her bearings, but she will be back for next week's Fusion, I am being told. And we might just find out who her challenger will be at Absolution right here. Certainly Cole Savage going to be watching this one closely. Mariah and Quinn Bell set to go toe-to-toe. I don't need any more chat mods. I got Timmy Boy, and I got Borton, and Echo. I just went live. We're only been live about 5 minutes or so. Opening match here. There you see Mariah set to go toe-to-toe with the Queen of Botchville, Quinn Bell, coming off a big win over Big Bad Briggs on last week's Genesis. Quinn Bell saying she's going to botchplex her way to the Vixen's title. There you see Ziegler trailing pretty far behind the Anarchy champion again. Set to take on Ryan Kent later on tonight in a non-title match, and Quinn Bell will be in his corner, though maybe she won't be if she gets beat up badly in this one. Or if she loses at that, maybe she won't want to come back out here again, but I guess we'll find out. Still don't know if Quinn Bell is a member of the coalition or not. Jacob Ziegler is, of course. Once more, I said it a couple minutes ago, we don't know their relationship completely yet, but here we go. Mariah, Quinn Bell, kicking off Monday Night Fusion, edition number 38, just 3 weeks away from Absolution. The ring bell dings, and Mariah making her Fusion debut, looking to remain undefeated. Got a nice side headlock here. Parker, of course, the Lunatic Fringe, the brother of Mariah, will be our participant in the 4th annual Royal Rumble match at Absolution, along with Jacob Ziegler as well. And a little interesting thing here is Ziegler and Parker, remember, a couple weeks back exchanged some words on Twitter Back and forth. Parker challenging Ziggler to a match. Look at that cheeky slap by Quinn out of the corner. Maybe taking some lessons from Ziggler on how to be a dirty heel. Jeez. And now Quinn going to use her strength to back Mariah up into the ropes. Referee going to break it up. And again, Quinn takes the cheap shot. Ziggler's liking it. Ziggler with a cheeky clap. He's loving it. Whoa, that winding uppercut, though. Big night of action here on Fusion, folks. Our main event going to be a rematch from a couple weeks back. The undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton, who now has his next challenger set in the form of Brian Novak at Absolution, will be taking on Hayden, a favorite for the Royal Rumble match. And the last time those two fought, it was kind of a dirty, kind of a little bit of a shady finish as Borton grabbed a roll-up. Kind of looked like he had a handful of tights, so hopefully we don't see that again here tonight. We've also got 2 invitational matches coming up. We're coming up on the end of the invitation. Only about 12 matches or so left. Currently, Justin Sane in the lead, 5-0. He takes on Tyson Newman of the Minutemen tonight, while Jackson Jordan will be going toe-to-toe with Quantum. She did hit Dirty Deeds in the ring. Ooh, and another German. Jeez. Usually she hits that headlock driver on the outside, dealing extra damage. Tonight we've also got a first of 2 Fatal 4-Way matches to come this week. The other will be on Genesis, featuring 4 tag teams. 4 tag teams split up. I'll get into the rules because I could be a little bit confusing. I'll get into the details behind that match later on tonight when it comes our way. Ooh, nice elbow drop of Mariah, and a second one, a third one. 4, 5, the fans chanting along with her. 6, 7, 8, 9. Flicks the sweat through her hair onto the face of Quinn Bell. Bam! There's a 10th one. Kind of looks like it hit Quinn's leg there. Elbow drop. Whoa, I think she's going for a victory roll or a drop kick or something. I couldn't really tell from that angle, but Quinn counters nonetheless. And here comes that double knee gut buster. Not finished, though. Rebounds off the ropes, gonna go for that basement drop kick. Bam! Right to the temple. Turns Mariah inside out. And Bell gonna go for a pin, it seems. First pinfall attempt of the match. 1. Just a 1 count. Quinn Bell, during her interview with Lisa Evans earlier tonight, said that Parker better not get involved or Jacob Ziegler's gonna have a couple words for him. Eats that forearm. Does the Queen of Botchville from behind. What's Mariah going for? Nothing. We're not going to find out. Bell now. What is this? Look at the athleticism with that head scissors whip. Taking Mariah for a ride. Here come them seductive headbutts. Let me take off my pants real quick. Jacob Ziegler got a nice line of view right here. The ref's ass off to the side and them nasty headbutts. 5 in a row. 4 in a row, I should say. As Quinn now going for the Irish Sleeper. Going for the Irish Sleeper. Has Mariah caught. The arms are flailing. Can she finish her off, though? Doesn't get the submission. Might be able to get the pin if she can make it. That looks like it took it out of Quinn Bell. No! Playing possum is Mariah. Nice arm drag. Seems like she floated up off the canvas. Ooh, eats that knee right to the face, and now Mariah with a front headlock, looking to turn the tides. Puts her out onto the ring apron. 10 beats the Badger. Look at this, repeatedly to the chest, over and over and over again. Ziegler with his arms crossed. He's not impressed, but there goes Quinn Bell. Oh, face first down to the outside. And Ziegler going to help her to her feet, trying to make sure she's okay. Ziegler don't get her DQ'd, though. And Mariah chucking Quinn Bell back in the ring, just teleported, choking her out now. Keep it clear, Ziegler. Don't lay your hands on a woman. Come on. You're not that bad of a guy. Mariah back into the ring now, punching the downed Quinn, not letting her get back to her feet. Headbutt now, giving her a taste of her own medicine. Whoa! The Anarchy Champion calling for Mariah's attention. What is this? Come on, ref. That was clear as day, and now Quinn Bell taking Mariah down to the outside. What is Ziegler doing? Ziggler's lifting Mariah to her feet. Whoa, ref! Come on, ref. What is this? Mariah whipping Quinn Bell into the security wall. This should be a DQ. Ziggler just put his hands on Mariah. What is this, ref? Come on. Mariah trying to get this fight again, teleports to the ring apron there. Jacob Ziegler trying to pull a Ric Flair and maybe plant a little kiss on Mariah there. Again, Mariah teleporting. What is going on in this match? Oh, standing cutter, shades of her baby brother. But wait a minute. Ziegler again going to distract Mariah. She's got to stop falling for this. Quinn Bell trying to get back up to her feet. Can she in time to catch Mariah off guard? No, slaps that punch attempt away. Slap of her own. Again, going to go for this head scissors whip. I don't think Parker knows where he is right now. Or maybe his sister's just been training him so hard. He can't even be bothered helping her out here. Mariah's been pushing her baby brother pretty hard in training for the Royal Rumble match. Bangarang! Bangarang! Hit to perfection by the Queen of Botchville. Uh-oh. What's she going for here? Rising Sun! That vertical suplex sit-out powerbomb. And Parker just cringing at the sight of it. Oh! To the top! Quinn Bell to the top! Looking for the Irish Hangover. Looking to finish. Irish Hangover. No, Mariah saw it coming. Oh, but Ziegler again gonna hoot and holler and call Mariah over. And Quinn Bell once more able to take advantage because of it. Nice standing sea fire. Quinn Bell just can never hit that Irish Hangover every single time her opponents roll out of the way. Is Mariah going to get to the pin before Quinn? I don't know what's going on here. That seemed to take more out of Quinn than it did Mariah. Ziegler is very instrumental in Quinn's success here tonight. I don't know how the ref hasn't DQ'd him yet, or DQ'd Quinn. And again, Ziegler going to help Quinn to her feet. Mariah taking her into the ring. Going to teleport again. Yes, she is choking Quinn out a third time. And now Mariah just taking a second to get her bearings. Got to watch out for that dirty heel Jacob Ziegler. I certainly hope Quinn Bell isn't like this in Ziegler's match later on tonight against Ryan Kent, though Ryan Kent's going to have Sushi X in his corner. Look at that. Mariah finally not falling for it anymore. And there's the standing cutter for a second time. Oh, but she's going to fall. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Come on, ref. Eject Ziegler already. This is literally ridiculous. Mariah would have had this match won before with the first standing cutter. She could have had it won right there. Looks like Mariah kind of just spit at Ziegler. And once more, Quinn Bell takes advantage of the distraction, and the ref's still not ejecting Ziegler. This is a little bit ridiculous. 5 times now he's interfered. Quinn Bell still fighting. Ooh, nice single-handed bulldog there. Oh, and another Irish sleeper cinched in. The arms are flailing. Will they go limp? Ref's in perfect position. She might be napping. Oh, but once more, Quinn Bell got to work on that stamina, though. That cardio is coming back to bite her pretty hard in this match. Dragging her away from the ropes, away from her brother. What is she going for here? Double leg drop to the nether region. Hello, Victor. Oh, to the top again goes Quinn Bell. Perfect position. Can she hit it this time, though? Irish sleeper. No, Mariah moved again. Oh, my God. We're actually going to get a replay of it, too. Mariah moving out of the way a second time, escaping the Irish Hangover. And Mariah going for the finish, countered, though, into a heel kick. What a match to kick off Monday Night Fusion edition number 38. Turning her around now. Dragaska! By Mariah. Oh, wait, Mariah looking for the finish. Looking for the finish. She went for it a couple seconds ago. If she gets this off, as long as Ziggler doesn't fucking interfere again. Package pile driver inbound. Looking to remain undefeated, but there's Ziggler. Come on. Oh, my God. Ziggler distracting the ref. No, ref doesn't care. Ref's not having it. 3. The ref wasn't having it. The ref said, fuck yo shit, Ziggler. Counting the pin. And Mariah with the upset for days. Despite interference after interference after interference by Ziggler, Mariah gonna pick up the victory. The referee literally was about to go over and talk to Ziggler, but then he was like, nah, not falling for this again. And here's the finish. After dodging 2 Irish hangovers, we get the package pile driver by Mariah. And you see the ref here almost fall for Ziggler's distraction. But then he was like, on second thought, nah, let me count this pin real quick. And that would be all she wrote. Referee disappears. Parker's gone. He ran to the back. He's celebrating Mariah winning her Fusion debut here tonight. Mariah celebrating her victory, could possibly be named the new #1 contender now. Fury needs a challenger for the Vixens Championship at Absolution. Big win over Quinn Bell, still undefeated as Mariah. As now we head on to our second match of the evening. A match with plenty of bad blood behind it. A rematch from a Homecoming. A rematch that Chris Andrews asked for, but Morgan Jackson was absent from CMV last week, but he's taking it here tonight. Chris Andrews claims that the finish at Homecoming, using dirty heel tactics, which it was, Morgan Jackson put his feet on the ropes to pin Chris Andrews. Well, let's be honest, if you look back, Morgan Jackson was dominating the match. But Andrews saying he's a new man, he's got a new look. No more face paint, no more games. This is a serious Chris Andrews. Looking to take the fight to Jackson here tonight as we get our first tweet of the evening from Big Bad Briggs. And she says, well, I'd like to see Mariah and Quinn in a triple threat #1 contenders match next week on Fusion. So Big Bad Briggs challenging Mariah and Quinn to a match, trying to make it #1 contenders. I don't know if Cole Savage is going to let that swing. I don't think Big Bad Briggs will be booking them #1 contenders matches herself, but who knows? Cole Savage might like the sound of that. We'll have to wait to hear it from him. I gotta turn that fan back on though. I thought I was alright, I was getting a little cold. And then nope. It's fucking melting now. Of course, Chris Andrews beating out his Foreign Affairs stablemates last week in a drinking contest to be entered into the 4th annual Royal Rumble match. So you got a note that said only one of them could be in it. Andrews downing what, like 13 loggers or something, I don't remember. He downed a lot. He downed a lot, to say the least. So he's got that match to look forward to, but not only that, winning the poll. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Savage, feeling extra generous this week, allowed the CMV Universe to vote on who should challenge Jamari Williams for the international title at Absolution. You could vote to make this match a #1 contenders bout. Vote for Matt Jefferson to be named #1 contender, or Kevin Lee to be named #1 contender. And this match, making it #1 contenders, won by 1 vote, beat out Kevin Lee. So this match, folks, is officially being turned into a #1 contenders match, putting even more oomph behind it, as if there wasn't enough reason for Chris Andrews and Morgan Jackson to tear each other limb from limb as is. Now whoever wins this will go on to challenge Jamari Williams for the international title in 3 weeks' time at Absolution. Morgan Jackson's been undefeated, I think, for 2 months now. Chris Andrews was on a roll all month long, all the last month long until Homecoming, where he lost to Jackson. And look at this beautiful new attire. I'm loving it. He's got a dog collar on too. I'm not too sure about that. I loving the rest of the attire though. And shave that head. No more face paint. Chris Andrews all business. Looking to get his first shot at a singles title here in his CMV career. Here we go. Morgan Jackson, the OG, the Bloody Brick, Chris Andrews, #1 contenders match for the International Championship here on Monday Night Fusion as we kick things off with a collar and elbow tie-up, feeling each other out. Jackson gets the early advantage. Grab and hold to Andrews' arm here. Going to take out the back of his leg. Brings him down to a kneeling position. Keeps that arm bar cinched in, though. Trying to tear it out of its socket here. Dealing a lot of damage. Andrews got to figure out a way out of this. Oh, beautiful counter into a Fujiwara arm bar. And now he's torquing it. Look at beautiful roll through by Jackson, though. Very technical, but between these two on the start of this bout here. Still to come tonight, we got that fatal four-way match featuring 4 tag teams in the division. Get more of the details behind that as we come to it. I think that's the next match or the match after the next match. I don't know my own cards. We've also got 2 invitational matches coming our way, and of course, Randy Orton colliding with Hayden. And a non-title match will be our main event. Front headlock now by the Bloody Brick. Going to take Jackson towards the middle of the ring. Oh, damn, the landing, though. Jackson, got to be careful. I'm breaking his neck there with that trip up. Chris Andrews don't care. He wants to break Jackson's neck, but look at that beautiful combo pulled off by the OG, who certainly deserves a championship opportunity, the role that he's been on. But indeed, that was a cheeky and a dirty heel finish back at Homecoming. Hopefully we don't see the same here tonight. We get a clean finish to finally end the bad blood, this rivalry between these two. Got the trio of dick grab slams there by Chris Andrews, beautifully executed. And what's this capture? Suplex, trying to impress General Manager Cole Savage, I guess. Now that this is a #1 contenders match, and just laying down the heat with them punches right to the face, eh? Front headlock once more, forcing Jackson to smell his armpit. European uppercut out of it. And it's been all Andrews thus far. Just as I say that, Jackson gets a couple elbows off, breaks himself free. Heavy Irish whip. Andrews back. The smack, that sound though. Coming off the turnbuckle, and now an elbow drop to the thigh. What a devastating maneuver. The OG, what is he looking for here? Front headlock. Going for a nice, oh, single knee gut buster. I thought he was going for the modified face buster. Playing tricksies on us. And there's that devastating shoulder claw. Just nasty moves here. He's got the elbow to the thigh, the shoulder claw. Morgan Jackson knows how to dissect a man. That's for sure. And you can bet that the international champion, Jamari Williams, wherever he is, backstage at home, I'm not sure he's not booked here tonight, is watching this one closely. Be his first title defense in his second reign. He lost the belt back at Homecoming, then won it back last week on Fusion, defeating Ryan Ken. Ryan Ken, of course, will be in action tonight against Jacob Ziegler, the Anarchy champion in a non-title match. Coalition taking on X-Gen once again. Irish whip by the Bloody Brit. The OG rebounding off the ropes right into a beautiful snap power slam. First pinfall attempt of the match here. Andrews looking to finish. Only a 2 count though. In the driver's seat. Got to maintain control here. Can't give Jackson an inch or he'll take it a mile. Look at that neck crank. Jackson getting back to his seat, caught with a knife edge chop, and Jackson just no-selling it like the G that he is. European uppercut, another European uppercut. European uppercut city. Irish whip of his own. Off the ropes goes Andrews, and what a big boot. I think that was a big boot. Couldn't really tell from that angle. Whatever it was, it looked pretty goddamn terrifying. Going for another European uppercut, caught with a snapmare though. Elbow, counter after counter after counter between these two guys. Oh, and here comes that bridging butterfly suplex by the OG. Look at that bridge. And only gets him a 2 count though. We got a tweet from Quinn Bell here, and she says, oh, wait a minute, Jackson, looking to finish. Up over the shoulders, down onto the neck. The OG has that international title shot within his grasp. 1, 2, no, Chris Andrews kicks out. And here's that tweet I was talking about from Quinn Bell. She says, can't seem to hit that Irish hangover lately. May have to rethink that, but not giving up on getting a title shot. And we follow that up with a tweet from Jamari Williams, and he says, winner of this has finally been a deserving challenger. I want a real fight. This is indeed hashtag new breed division. So Jamari Williams apparently excited no matter who comes out the winner here. Hello, Tomcat. Morgan Jackson so close to finishing off Chris Andrews there, but the Bloody Brit digging down deep, and now Jackson taking him for a ride to the outside. Kicking out that knee. Chris Andrews obviously realizing he's in big time trouble here. Has to figure out a way to turn the tides and stay in control. He was dominating the better part of the beginning of this match. Oh, what a belly to belly. Into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Wait a minute! Whoa! Bloody Brit going for his finisher. I think he went for something big there, but it was countered by the OG. And now Andrews going into desperation mode. Oh, what a double axe handle. Kind of botched it a little bit. Now he's making Jackson pay for making a botch that. Going to work on them quads, though. Now we got a Tiger suplex. Dang, Chris Andrews missing his finisher. Now he's going to overdrive right now. Jesus. End of the pin yet again. 1, 2. Oh, only a 1 count. Jesus. Chris Andrews saying every chance I get. But it's not paying off for him. The Bloody Brit can't seem to put down the OG. What is this? Oh! Single knee backbreaker. And then a second one. Dealing some damage to them kidneys, though. Oh, Andrews gonna take a risk. Springboard 450. Come on. Somebody call Quinn Bell. Because, damn, that was quite a botch there. Chris Andrews still in control. Look at that Oklahoma slam. The strength on display by Bloody Brit. And once more, just stomping on the down to Jackson. And look at that. Chris Andrews showing no respect towards Morgan Jackson. I can't blame him. Jackson certainly hasn't shown any respect towards Chris Andrews and his foreign affairs, teammates. Oh, jawbreaker staggers the Bloody Brit. Jackson going for something there. Whatever it was got countered. And now from behind the Bloody Brit, was he going for another Tiger suplex? This time hooks it in for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. And Jackson scrambling back to his feet. Spear! 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 Out of nowhere! 1, 2, 3! Jackson got it with the spear out of nowhere. Oh my God. Chris Andrews did not see that coming. Spear out of nowhere to get the OG the 3 count. And Jamari Williams has got quite the challenge coming his way, ladies and gentlemen. Jamari Williams Morgan Jackson for the international title at Absolution. What a finish. That nasty spear. Cutting Chris Andrews in two. The heart of the Bloody Brit in this match, though, kept fighting. In control for the better part, too. But Jackson just would not stay down, no matter what Andrews threw at him. Look at that, belly to belly. Threw everything and the kitchen sink at the OG Jamari Williams, man. He's got a bulldozer coming his way. Look at that spear, though, literally out of nowhere. Catching Andrews completely off guard and gets Jackson the 3 count. And Jamari Williams tweets out saying, "So you want a spear? I'll give you one at Absolution." Jamari Williams is ready for Morgan Jackson. International title will be on the line. Absolution, 3 weeks' time. As the night continues, folks, up next we got our first invitational collision of the evening. Excuse me. Jackson Jordan going to collide with Quantum here, and Quantum earlier tonight had a little bit of a cheeky run. And why do I say cheeky so much? Cop just got that cheeky in my head. It's nailed in there now, calling everything cheeky. He had a little bit of a run-in earlier tonight with a couple of masked men. Before Fusion went on the air, Quantum was trying to help Hannibal out of a dumpster when he got surrounded by a bunch of masked guys, black hoodies, black pants. They tried to attack Quantum, but Quantum fended him off with that Bruce Lee fucking tasty-ass shit, laid them out, and then he pulled a note out of one of the guy's pockets, which had a picture of Quantum, and below it said, "Hurt him, but don't finish him. That's my job. Signed XS." And Quantum with nothing but a smirk on his face as he walked off down the hall. Security swarmed the area. Hopefully Hannibal didn't get in trouble for that. But Quantum, a little bit of a fresher upper, or whatever you want to call it, earlier tonight before he steps in the ring with Jackson Jordan here tonight. Jordan currently tied with Xander Slate for second place in the Invitational, both men at 3-1. Xander not here tonight, doesn't have a match, so Jackson could very well take that position and go to 4-1. Of course, Justin Sane leading the pack at 5-0. He'll take on Tyson Newman later on tonight, looking to go to 6-0. Yeah, I know, I got a fan on. I'll try to turn it off again, but if it gets hot, I'm turning it back on. It's hot as hell in here. Can't take out the ACs yet, though. It's not that hot. You feel me? And here he comes, Jackson Jordan. Certainly the toughest challenge of his young career, without a doubt, in the form of the X-Gen original Quantum here tonight. There's going to be nothing but a throwdown, a brawl between these two. The hashtag versus the 24th punch. Jackson Jordan coming off a win on last week's Genesis over Fear. And again, only about 10 or 11 matches, I think, left in the Invitational. We're coming to an end. If you're a betting man, I'd put your chips on Justin Sane on winning it. I'm pretty sure, unless Justin Sane loses one of his final 2 matches, of course, he'll take on Tyson Newman tonight, and his last match will be against Sushi X. So unless Sane loses one of those matches, he is going to place number 1. He's going to be in first place no matter what and get that undisputed title shot. Hunter South, if you're watching the stream, man, you just invited me. I cannot join because I am commentating Monday Night Fusion here. Now look at that over-the-shoulder shot, though. Hello, J-Rod. I appreciate that. I don't know how you can sound dashing, but you know what? I bet I'm pulling it off. Here he comes, though. Quantum suited for battle. Coming off his reunion victory alongside Sushi X over Ziggler and Xander Slate last week in tag action. This X-Gen Coalition rivalry really heating up, and it'll continue later on tonight when Anarchy champion Ziggler takes on Ryan Kent in a non-title match. Here comes Quantum. Mean mugging Jackson, not taking his eyes off him. Who was the man? Obviously, someone had to send those guys after Quantum. And Quantum seemed to know exactly who it was. What is up with the ropes there, though? Jesus. I cannot wait either, J-Rod. 3 weeks away, Absolution, the 4th annual Royal Rumble match. Our first pit stop on the road to Ascendance, the grandest stage of them all. 30 superstars will compete for the right to main event that show, shot the undisputed title, and 6 Vixens will compete for the right to challenge for the Vixens title in the co-main event. Along with Randy Borton defending his undisputed title against Brian Novak, and as we just learned, Morgan Jackson will challenge Jamari Williams for the international title as this match gets underway. A super kick to Jackson right out of the gate. Oh my God! Forearm to the back of Quantum's head. Quantum right back to his feet though. Oh, looking to break that arm. Ziggler's Coalition. He doesn't need help to lose. Come on. Big time lifting reverse DDT. And I got another party invite from somebody there. Master. I cannot join, my friend. I am commentating if you're inviting me from the stream. Jackson Jordan placing Quantum in the corner. Go over some shoulder thrusts. Didn't start this match probably the way he wanted to. Didn't call it that super kick. Yeah, J-Rod, if you're a member of the site, aren't you? Bloody Brit is our most recent signing. He's got the roster pick and everything. Of course, if you're not a member of the website, you want your call on the show, check out communityuniverse.4emotion.com. More than enough spots open. We have role plays and a roster page. Great community. As now I'm getting bombarded with messages. Probably going to have to go in and turn off my notifications. Oh, nice snap power slam. Jackson Jordan grabbing a hold of Quantum's leg here. Kicks out the knee. If he sends me one more message, guys, I'm going to pause real quick. Can't be dealing with this. Jackson Jordan launching him off. Going for a pin. Not even a 1 count. Didn't expect any more than that, to be honest. Quantum ain't going down off a push. He ain't no cyborg. Happy teacup. Shanaz repackaged confirmed. Oh, nice reverse STO right there. Planting Quantum face first. Now look at this. Screaming. It's Jackson. Look at this barrage of punches. Lefts and rights. One after the other. 1, 2. Yeah, you can tweet. You can tweet if you want, J-Rod. You can tweet the whole time. Topher, I've told you time and time again, Andrews will never break Xander's record of 29 seconds. I literally don't think it's possible to be eliminated quicker than that. Actually, it is, because NXT's record is 19 seconds. So actually, you never know. Oh, what's this? Air raid siren by Jordan, who is rolling right now, hitting a lot of big moves on Quantum in a row. Going for that knee right to the temple. Quantum, I've never seen him controlled like this before. At least not in Season 3 thus far. This is crazy. Jordan might have Quantum's number. Nice dropkick right there. Sizing Quantum up. Quantum grabbing at his chest. That sucked the air right out of him. Oh, here comes that backslide driver now. Jordan really wants that second position. Remember, the 3 men who placed in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th will compete in a Feast or Fired game. 1 man will get a mid-card title shot, 1 man a tag team title shot, and 1 man will be fired. They'll get a pink slip for their troubles. And of course, the man who places in 1st, who will be just insane unless he loses tonight or against Sushi X, We'll get an undisputed World Heavyweight Championship match. Jordan now with a front headlock. Where is he taking Quantum? Leaves him up against the barricade. Places him gently. Oh! My God! Jackson! Well, I don't know what we're going to say here. Jackson Jordan! That twisting leg drop down onto the barricade. Oh my God! And the fans are chanting, "This is awesome." Indeed it is. Jackson Jordan is demolishing Quantum now. The jumping complete shot. What a match. What a performance by Jordan. Now the beast fight. Can't tap Quantum out here. It seems as if Jackson can do anything, Maury. What a move. Jesus Christ. 5 count. Jackson doesn't want to lose by count out, though. Lifting Quantum to his feet. Got to shake off that wooziness, that dust right now. Quantum's in trouble. Back into the ring now. Got a jaw-breaking battle. Indeed he did, Barton. Indeed he did. He did a Jackson Jordan. Quantum trying to regain control. Wiggles out of that scoop slam attempt into a reverse DDT to Jordan, though. The master of the hashtag has eyes to finish. Going to go for the pin following that leg drop onto the barricade. I wouldn't be surprised if Quantum's done for. Only a 2 count. Oh, Jordan now scaling to the top rope. Very rarely do we see him go up high to take a risk. What is he going for? Nope. Changes his mind. Quantum starting to stir. Doesn't want to risk it. Grabbing a hold of Quantum's arm now. Jackson does not want to release control. He knows Quantum's got a second wind in him. Just dragging him slowly across the ring, inch by inch. There you go, the man from the future breaking free. Can he capitalize on this moment, though? That terminating knee sends Jackson out. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. What an upset that would have been. Quantum can't believe it. We need that 24th punch. 24th punch versus the hashtag. Which will win? We're going to find out right now. Up on top goes Jordan. Oh, the Brainbuster! Down onto the top turnbuckle. Might have just snapped that neck into tiny little pieces. 1, 2. Only still a 2 count, though. Quantum needs to break out them Bruce Lee tasty-ass fucking moves he hit on those mystery guys earlier. On Jackson right now. The tide has completely been turned. Oh, there's that snap power slam vintage Quantum. Hands on his hips. Quantum is tired. Got his ass beat for the first couple of minutes. Now he's going hard on Jordan. Oh, here comes that single underhook DDT. The impact on that is just nasty. Oh, 24th punch. Cocking the gun. Here it comes. Jackson getting a taste of his own medicine. Bam! Right to the jaw. That downward thrust, but Quantum down on one knee. I don't know if he'll be able to make it to the pin in time. Jackson's out. He's napping. Might be a little bit too late, though. Flips him over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. Only a 2 count on Jackson Jordan. Quantum getting to the pin too late there. Got that karate stance, though. Looking to come back. There's one clothesline. There's a second one. Ducks Jackson's clothesline attempt. Snap power slam a second time. Quantum is rolling. The Hellhound has eyes to finish. Going for that heart to punch ya. But Jackson gets out of it. Kicks him right in the quads. Hashtag! Hashtag! Oh my God! 1, 2, 3! Jackson did it! Jackson has beaten Quantum and is now 4-1 taking the second position from Xander Slate. What a match, what a showing by Jackson Jordan, and what a win. Quantum started rolling there towards the end, went for the heart to punch ya. Countered it to Jackson, showed off a punch of his own. That hashtag puts the lights out, and Jordan now 4-1. What a victory as Quantum goes down.
Oh boy, that was a spectacular performance.
X-Gen's not done tonight, though. Still to come, Ryan Kent takes on Jacob Ziegler in a non-title match. But Jackson Jordan, what a victory, man. 4-1 now as Quantum goes to 1-2. Here's the finish, going for the heart to puncha. Turns right around into the hashtag. I guess we know when hashtag meets 24th punch, hashtag's gonna win. Quantum ain't used to getting blasted in the face, if you know what I mean. Jackson Jordan had it taken out of him that match, but walks out the victor. Congratulations, 4-1 now, taking second position. As up next is our Fatal 4-Way match of the night, and excuse me, I can understand that the rules behind this might be a little bit confusing. So what's happened is that Vicious and Delicious, the Fallen, the Coalition, and the Fast and the Furious have been broken up. They've split into two. You see Salim Crow, Duo Maxwell, and Furious Frank. Later on this week on Genesis, it will be James Walker, John Reed, Bison, and Bob Storm. Now, let's say Salim Ismail wins this match, and then later on Genesis, James Walker wins his Fatal 4-Way. Then there you go. Vicious and Delicious will challenge T and Lee for the tag team titles at Absolution. But if Salim wins this Fatal 4-Way, and then Bob Storm wins the one on Genesis, then next week on Fusion, it'll be Vicious and Delicious versus Fast and Furious and a number one contenders match to see who will take on T and Lee for the tag team titles at Absolution. So it's pretty simple once you get down to it. Here we go. Salim Ismail, Crow, Maxwell, and Frank gonna go at it. You see, he gets the first win here for their team. T and Lee position left wide open after Bob and Frank lost their title match to the champs on last week's Fusion episode 200 of CMV. All those who have stepped up to the champs have fallen, including the Fallen last week on Genesis in a non-title Elimination Tornado tag match. Got dominated. T and Lee put him out with the quickness, though. Catapult finishers galore. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking, Few there, Foo. Juega con Seth Rollins? I feel like he's saying, can I be Seth Rollins or something? We only have cause here in this stream there, bud. Yes, it'll be the same if any pairing wins, J-Rob. So yes, if Crow wins this one and then Reed wins the one at Genesis, Fallen will be number one contenders. And here comes repping Vicious and Delicious, the Bollywood star, Salim Ismail, former and the first ever, Season 1 Tag Team Champion. Looking to get his team back atop the mountain. They've certainly been on a roll these past couple of months, getting victories over the likes of the Bromanchers and the Minutemen. Parker tweeting out saying, under the ring and over the ropes, nothing but opportunity to enter the show of shows. Parker obviously excited for his Royal Rumble appearance in 3 weeks' time. We learned earlier tonight, Morgan Jackson defeating Chris Andrews. He'll challenge for the international belt, going toe-to-toe with Jamari at Absolution. Who will challenge T and Lee for them tag titles, though? We're going to find out right now. Here comes Crow, repping the Fallen, who were certainly on a roll all last month. Until they met T and Lee themselves, they've been chomping at the bits on Twitter, backstage interviews, everything, saying, we want T and Lee. Don't care if the titles are on the line or not. We want T and Lee. They got him last week on Genesis. T and Lee kicked them right to the back line. As Tim said himself, you guys stepped up to the plate and you failed. You don't respect anyone. We don't respect you. Back of the line for you. They put them down with the quickness. They have an opportunity to once again redeem themselves, though. And here he comes, the 7-foot-tall Goliath of the Coalition. The God of Death, Duo Maxwell. And of course, in this brooding war, Coalition feeling territorial at X-Gen's return. Certainly, Bison and Maxwell challenging T and Lee would be a sight to see. Who can forget, though, Duo Maxwell, certainly if he is in the 4th annual Royal Rumble match, got to be a favorite, as he won the 2nd ever one. Would go on to lose at WrestleMania, but the following month at Backlash would become the undisputed champion. Duo Maxwell never to be taken lightly. An absolute monster. And last but certainly not least, it is the man with the dankest mohawk you'll ever see. Furious Frank, repping the Fast and the Furious. Man, they took T and Lee to the absolute limit. LaFave even admitted it himself. They were the toughest challenge they faced in defending their titles. So many times they had the titles won, but just could not pull out the victory. If they can just get one more opportunity, we very well may see new champions crowned at Absolution. Any one of these teams would be a big challenge for T and Lee. Certainly Duo Bison would be a new challenge, as would Vicious and Delicious. But I wouldn't mind seeing any 4 combinations. Salim, Crow, Duo Maxwell, and Furious Frank set to compete in this fatal 4-way match. Later on this week on Genesis, it will be James Walker, John Reed, Bison, and Bob Storm. This is Xbox One there. Here's a tweet from Elijah Stewart. He says, I wonder if Andrews can hurry to pick up his title. I want to bring that light heavyweight gold to the real worthy holder. Hashtag not Stewie's. I'm not reading. Okay, he says hashtag I like turtles. There you go, all right? I said it. So Elijah Stewart putting his name in the hat for a light heavyweight championship match. Apparently pulling for Andrew Briggs in this rematch. Crow with a metal bat. Taking it to Furious Frank here as Duo and Salim collide on the outside. What a height difference between those guys. And what is Crow doing now? He's just chilling in the corner as Duo Maxwell takes Salim way up into the air with that inverted suplex. Furious Frank having some trouble getting back to his feet here. Salim is so out of place in this match. All 3 of the other guys, I think Frank's nearing 7 foot tall. Crow's got to be 6'8" or something. Of course, Duo's 7 foot clean. Salim's maybe like 6'2" or something. He's so out of place here. We got that slow motion play, though. I already said that, J-Rod. Then it would be a #1 contenders match. So if Salim wins this one and Bob Storm wins the Fatal 4-Man Genesis, then the two teams will compete in a #1 contenders match on next week's Fusion to see who faces T and Lee. What's up, Vlad, man? Oh, nice back suplex there onto Frank as Duo sizes up. Salim, what a counter, though. Nearly planted himself on the security wall, though. Two of these guys got to get back out of the ring. This slow motion is going cray. Yeah, it turns out, Vlad, man, when you got a bunch of created costs, created arena, it goes pretty slow when they're all on the outside together. Don't know why it's perfect when they're in the ring. Ask 2K, not me. We get a tweet now from the bloody... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Salim. Pump handle tossed into the steel steps. Jesus, man. There's that tweet from Bloody Bray. He says, might not be going to Absolution to face you, Jamari. Maybe another time. But I'm still in the Royal Rumble match, which is like a barroom brawl that I love. So all you 29 expletive deletes, get ready for an arse kicking. Oh, and look at Duo Maxwell taking out Bob Storm, Furious Frank, and Crow with the steel steps. Why am I getting confused? Frank is being beat with every single fucking weapon under the sun in this match here. Jesus, man. Rest in peace. Bob Storm's in the other four-way dashing. Come on. This isn't false count anywhere, though. It's first man to gain pinfall or submission in the ring. Obviously no DQs, as you can probably tell. As Frank goes crazy on Duo, now the two big men colliding. Uh-oh, Crow trying to take Salim back in the ring. Metal battling very ominously in the middle of the ring there. Crow beating down Salim Ismail. What's up, Hellish? Hey, well, not just in time, but Crow's match is on right now, repping the Fallen as Frank and Duo take a walk up the ramp here. What's Salim going for? Spine buster on Crow. Hello, Echo. That toss onto the steps indeed. Salim going for the pin. Salim looking to finish. Only a 1 count, though. You take it away, Nelson? Rest in peace. I was a big Nelson fan. And look at Duke. Big Duke Briggs with a tweet towards Bloody Brit. He says, I hope we're in the ring at the same time. Hashtag Royal Rumble. Hashtag boots to asses. Big Duke Briggs making a successful return to CMV on last week's Genesis, defeating DJ Moore. What a neckbreaker by Salim off the top rope to Crow. And then takes out Duo with a chop block. Frank looking to capitalize, going for the pin. Only a 1 count. Salim's got the metal bat in hand, beating down Duo with it. And again, hit Crow as well. All 4 men in the ring now. Crow ducking Maxwell to the outside. Remember, even if whoever loses this match, they still got a chance to come back later on this week on Genesis there. If their other half wins, they can head to the #1 contenders. But of course, you want to just get the title shot right away. All 4 of these guys don't want to let their other halves down. I mean, who cares what Cop and Jen say, though? Oh, what that leg snap, though. Frank just getting the shit beat out of him. I think he deserves to win the most here. He took the metal bat and the steel steps. Can't get the pin, though, there on Crow. Bloody Brit with a tweet to Duke saying, keep it up, and you won't bloody make it to Absolution. Chris Andrews right out of one rivalry against Jackson and seemingly trying to go into another one with Duke here. Take a break, Andrews. My goodness. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. Oh, Salim is getting the shit beat out of him at the hands of Duo. What a drop kick, though. Got some height on that. Them hops, though. I love Salim's attire. Sexy as hell. Oh, from behind, bringing Crow's head right down onto the knee. And another pinfall attempt by the man with the dankest mohawk. Oh, oh, oh! Frank got it! Frank got it! Duo turns around just in time to see it happen. Frank repping the Fast and the Furious. Bringing he and Bob Storm closer to another shot at T and Lee's tag team titles. Now, if Bob Storm wins his Fatal 4-Way on Genesis, they'll automatically be named #1 contender. But if another team member pulls out the win, then we'll see them collide next week on Fusion. Furious Frank sneaking in that victory, pinning Crow. And Duke responding to Bloody Brit here on Twitter saying, "I'd like to see you try and stop me." These two guys exchanging some words on Twitter here. Getting their tweet on. This is not the finish right here. It came a couple seconds later. You can see right here Frank sneaking in this brutal reverse DDT down onto the knee. Putting the lights out for Crow. Literally falls into the pin, and Duo hitting a spine buster turns his back to the action and just nearly breaks it up, but too slow on that one. And Better Than Senior, a.k.a. Nelson Jr., sending out a tweet here. Haven't heard from him in a couple weeks. He says, "Hey, bloody bullshit. I hope you don't meet me in the Rumble. I've got some good luck when it comes to staying inside of stuff." Hashtag Nelson Clan, hashtag Rising. As the action continues, ladies and gentlemen, up next, the Coalition and X-Gen collide once more. Jacob Ziegler, the Anarchy Champion, going toe-to-toe with the Firestarter, Ryan Kent. You can see both men have some company ringside. Quinn Bell, who took a loss to Mariah earlier tonight when we kicked off the show, had Ziegler in her corner, and Ziegler interfering about 5 or 6 times. Couldn't get Quinn the win, though. Quinn the win! And there you see the Asian sensation Sushi X in the corner of Kent, an X-Gen original, who returned alongside with Quantum last week, defeating Ziegler and Xander Slate in tag team action. Sushi, of course, a invitational participant, currently at 2-2. He has 3 matches left to go. Big opportunity for Kent, who, of course, lost his international title last week to Jamari only 24 hours after winning it. And Kent, a participant in the 4th annual Royal Rumble match. He's not going to take his eyes off any other titles, though. Certainly a win over the Anarchy Champion will put him in prime position for a possible title shot in the future. This is all about winning one for the team, though. The Coalition very territorial since X-Gen's return. We saw that face-off last week in episode 200 of CMV. The two factions coming together, exchanging some heated words. Ziegler going on 3 months as the Anarchy Champion, able to retain against Zach Cage at Homecoming. Needs a challenger for Absolution. He does, even though he's in the Rumble. He's not going to get the night off. He will be defending his title against who? That's the question. We just saw him earlier tonight getting a little Twitter exchange with Shanaz and Donnie. The two men seemingly want to put their titles on the line, the two of them, and take on each other. A double title match, which has only been done one other time in CMV history. And that was way back when, at the 2nd annual Royal Rumble, when Hayden beat Jeremy Blake to unite the Intercontinental and World Championship, and became the undisputed title, of course, that we have today. And now we got Bloody Brit with a big tweet out, sent to Duke, Better Than Senior, Demonic J-Rod, of course, the newest sign to CMV, Bloody Justice, and any other motherfucker. He says, "You all want a piece of me? I don't back down. I'll take on all of you one at a time or all at once. I don't give 2 expletive deletes, so come on, I dare ya." Chris Andrews revved up, pretty pissed off they're losing his shot at the international title earlier tonight. Ain't taking any shit. And here he comes. He's got the dank leather jacket. He's got the dank shades. And he's got that dank Anarchy title over his shoulder. And that Dent Quinn Bell coming in behind him. Looking to rep the coalition here tonight, who certainly need the win following their loss to X-Gen last week. Ryan Kent, quite possibly one of the biggest challenges Ziggler is ever going to face. Well, he did beat Hayden to win in his first reign as Anarchy Champion. Would lose it to Marco, win it back, and the rest is history leading up until now. Ryan Kent, of course, the second ever superstar to be a Grand Slam champion, has held every single title CMV has ever had, except for the light heavyweight title, of course, but he can't qualify for that, so it's kind of disqualified there. Ryan Kent certainly would not mind becoming Anarchy Champion a second time, though. I think they're going to enter together because they're both members of X-Gen. So we got that T and Lee entrance here. In tribute to T and Lee, here comes Ryan Kent and Sushi X. X-Gen. The Dent Quinn Bell. T and Lee, of course, not here tonight. The rest of X-Gen paying tribute to the World Tag Team Champions. These men once bitter rivals, now friends and allies. The reborn X-Gen. Better than Senior using Twit Longer here to say, you're talking to the gold miner of the microphone. I can talk all day. I'll take you by your shitty cane haircut and throw you down back home to the sewer. Then I'll make you bleed like my mom does. And only then will I throw you over the ropes and laugh as you walk off with your cheap Built-A-Bear ass. Top you call a t-shirt. Okay. That got a little bit weird at times there, but damn, Nelson Jr. going hard on Chris Andrews there. My goodness. Damn, Nelson. That was pretty savage. Gold miner of the microphone. Build-A-Bear Workshop looking ass. See you later, Victor. Ryan Kent, waist lock cinched in early on, takes Ziggler down to the canvas as Sushi X watches on ringside. Quinn Bell in the corner of the Anarchy Champion. Still to come tonight, up next, Tyson Newman takes on Justin Sane and their Cyborg Invitational collision. In our main event, Randy Orton, the Undisputed Champion, toe-to-toe with Hayden in a rematch from a couple months back. Nice showing there by Ziggler. Now he Irish whips the Firestarter off the ropes, rebounds. Right? Oh, I love that move. That hip toss neckbreaker combination. Okay, went for a dropkick. Somehow hit a forearm. Ziggler not playing with that voodoo. That bad juju voodoo. Rest in peace, Voodoo. Gone, but kind of forgotten. I did just forget about him until I just said Voodoo. The Adventures of Shanaz book, available for $100 on CMV.com. I mean, come on. It's a limited edition, and it's beautiful. The Goblin King.
Look at the attack here. Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit.
Ooh, close range forearm. Breaks Ryan Kent free of that arm lock. Going ham with a knife edge chop kick to the midsection. Going for it looks like a wheel kick or something there. Ziggler ain't having it. Reverse DDT. Reverse DDT. Reverse STL. My goodness. He's chill dashing. Oh, here comes the DDT, though. The DDT, might I add. And god damn, nearly planted through the fucking canvas. Anarchy Champion certainly needs a win. Other than defending his title, Ziggler usually loses leading up to the pay-per-views, which is not great. Somehow he manages to come out with the retention every time, every pay-per-view, but up to the top now. Moonsault Comes back to bite him, though. I think Ziegler might have learned from earlier tonight, Quinn Bell going for 2 Irish hangovers and failing miserably, that maybe he would have tried to go off the top, but nah. Kent now with a reverse chin lock, middle of the ring. Hopefully Quinn Bell didn't interfere as much as Ziegler did. Let's just hope that. It's the only thing I hope in life. The only thing I wish. My late Christmas present. I doubt Sushi X will. X are all about pride and respect. They're not going to use dirty heel tactics to try to get the win. They're here for support. That's it. As Ziegler now has Kent to his feet. Irish whip puts him in the corner. From behind, the Anarchy Champion's caught with an elbow. Staggers him right back at it again, though. Puts him in the other corner. I'm going to put him in the tree of woe position, it's looking like. Let that blood rush to the head. He's adopting the botch. He's becoming one with the botch. Drags him out of the corner following that choke out. Only a 1 count, though. Take much more than that to put down a grand slam. Champion in the likes of Ryan Kent. Of course, the other one, the first ever, is Dave Turner. What? 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 I think Ryan Kent's feet somehow hit Quinn Bell. That caused the DQ. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'll let Alvia say if he wants to rematch that or not. I mean, they could roleplay that. I don't know. Oh, I want to rematch that. That was so dumb. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, man, that was awful. That was probably the worst thing. How did that even work? She was throwing her arms up that way. His fucking foot probably caught the hand or something. Caused the DQ. Yeah. Short intermission. What happened? Nothing happened, huh? I'll put it on fast this time, though. Oh, the match is... Oh, it's continuing. Ryan Kent got hurt for a second, but he's back up. Oh, but he gets caught with the catchphrase right there. And we're back to action. Here we go. Monday Night Fusion. Edition number 38. Anarchy Champion Ziegler repping the Coalition. Ryan Kent, the Firestarter, repping X-Gen. Ryan Kent. Oh, my God. Dislocating that shoulder without a doubt. Jesus. Powerbomb down to the corner. Commercial break for the chicken leashes, please. 2 chicken leashes for the price of 1. Deal of the day on CMV.com. Ryan Kent trying to regain control with a nice flapjack there. Dang. Fucking Quinn botching her way into Ziegler's match. Northern Lights fires back. Sushette's cringing at the sight. Shushi. Shushi shesh. Ryan Kent now trying to send Ziegler into the corner. Rebounds off the ropes instead. Ziegler doesn't play by nobody's rules. What a knife edge shot. Woo! Heard all around the arena. Goes for a dropkick to the knee. Gets caught with a power slam, though. Nice little back and forth there. Exchange between the two. Flapjack. I'm a big Flapjack fan. That's 50% why I'm a Ryan Kent fan. Because he's like the only person who has a Flapjack on his moveset. Love me some Flapjacks. Oh, and a nice exploder suplex there. It was not an exploder. It was a T-bone. Falling fish drop now by Kent, who's in the driver's seat. Can he stay that way, though? Lifting Ziegler up with a shoulder. Counter, though. Wiggles his way free. And a nice reverse DDT. And look at this disrespect. Grabbing Kent by his dank fade. And just slamming him face first into the canvas. Now lifting up. Tripped up, though. The Anarchy Champion. Oh, and a kick to the shoulder. Targeting that shoulder, apparently, as the Firestarter. Ever since he powerbombed Ziegler onto the fucking turnbuckle. Double boot stomp. Going to pull a Borton. Trying to. Instead, that's what he gets caught. That's what he gets for trying to pull a Borton. Who do you think you are, Kent? Got to turn this cheeky fan back on real quick, though. Hot as hell in here. High angle dick grab slam. Nice crotch shot as the Anarchy Champ tries to go up top again. Will he botch it? Will he channel Quinn Bell? No, he actually got it off. Art through the air with that moonsault. Irish whip, fire starter in the corner. Oh, turnbuckle, buckle bomb by Ziggler. Ooh, getting some payback for the start of the match right there. Shoots the half. 1, 2. Only a 2 count though. Ziggler. Oh, what a drop kick. So athletic is this young man. Both these guys will be entering the 4th annual Royal Rumble match. Kent will be entering his 3rd straight Rumble match as he goes for the butterfly pile driver. Haven't seen him hit that in a while. He usually goes for his handy single knee facebreaker, which he's known for. Switching it up a little bit. Barely a 2 count on Ziggler. Ryan Kent known for entering number 2. He did it in his debut Rumble, and he did it at last year's. He's got it, and he's Twitch gods, I don't know, 2K gods, something. Make sure Kent enters number 2. He just has to. He has to keep up the tradition. And what is Ziggler doing? He's playing games with Kent here. Kent keeps trying to grab him. Ziggler's just like, nah. Oh, and then kicks him away. Like it ain't no thing. What is Ziggler doing here? He's just dancing. Taunting the hell out of Kent right now. Oh, and he paid for it. And Sushiak coming over to talk that trash. The Asian sensation, the man who puts the rising sun on Japan's biggest export. Talking that smack. As Kent now lands an elbow right to the jaw. And what is Sushi trying to do here? I think he's trying to give Kent some motivating words. Kent don't need them, though. Uh-oh. The fire starter lining him up for that clothesline. Oh, the way from hell! Ziggler ducks it, though, with the quickness. Slick as hell. And now up top, Kent horribly missing that clothesline from hell. Trying to stay in control, though. Slaps that ass. And now off the top with a nasty German suplex. Gonna go for the pin. Anarchy Champion in trouble. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Shakira teaching him the dank ass. Oh, what a super kick! Holy shit! 1. Oh, rope break! Rope break, and the ref saw it right in front of Quinn Bell. Hope it doesn't cause another DQ. What a super kick, man. That was the greatest super kick I think I've ever seen. Holy shit, that was nice. Oh, but Kent fires back. There's the single knee face breaker. Zeeg's in trouble. The Scottish-born superstar. No, able to kick out. Get that shoulder up off the canvas at the very last second. 2.999 right there. Oh, clothesline from hell again, though. Countered by Jacob, who has his hands on his hips, trying to regain some stamina as he looks to finish now. Gonna go for that pedigree. Kick to the midsection. Hooks them arms into the canvas. This one's gotta be over. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Ziggler pinning the Firestarter and scoring his team, the Coalition, a mark in the win column over X-Gen. What a match. Very back and forth, hard fought between the two men. But on this night, Jacob Ziggler finally wins the match on Monday Night Fusion. That super kick, though, spot of the night right there. That thing was beautiful. That sell. And here's the finish. Ziggler takes a second to regain some stamina, get himself ready for this pedigree, which not a lot of men can say they've kicked out of. Good girl Quinn Bell didn't interfere, but Ziggler didn't need it. Gets the win nice and clean over X-Gen member Ryan Kent. Ziggler looking to Quinn Bell for recognition. Gets the win, and a big one at that for the Coalition. As we move on to our next match of the evening, our co-main event. Another Cyborg Invitational collision. Repping the Minutemen, Tyson Newman. Certainly the biggest match of his career as he takes on the unpredictable one and Justin Sane. Sane, of course, currently at 5-0 in the lead. Followed by Jackson Jordan, who defeated Quantum earlier tonight. He's now at 4-1. Then Xander Slay at 3-1. Sane looking to go to 6-0 now. And of course, his final match will come against X-Gen Original Sushi X on next week's Fusion. That'll be Sane's final match. And if Sane finishes at 7-0, he will solidify himself as the winner. Nobody else will be able to beat him. So unless he loses this match or against Sushi, he is going to win the Invitational and get another shot at the Undisputed title, a chance to set another record, a 4-time Undisputed champion. The question is, who will be the champ come his shot, because Randy Borton will be defending against Brian Novak at Absolution. And Borton tonight in our main event going toe-to-toe with Hayden in a rematch from a couple months ago that I'm really looking forward to. Tyson Newman, I believe this might be, if not his Fusion debut, then his first Fusion match in a very long record. Fair enough. Here he comes, menacing as always, sending chills up and down the arms of every person. Battle. I think this has potential to be a very good match between these two guys. Technically, Ziggler gets 2 wins on his record. Fair enough. Here he comes, menacing as always, sending chills up and down the arms of every person in attendance. The CMV Universe watches on as the longest reigning undisputed champion of all time makes his way out onto the stage, hungry to get what he feels belongs to him back around his waist. And that is the CMV Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. He doesn't care who the champion is, Borton, Novak, it doesn't matter. He just wants that title. That's the only thing he cares about. Justin Sane, one of the most terrifying figures in CMV history. What a role he has been on these past couple months. Shit began season 3 on an undefeated streak for 4 months. Did this man say? 3 months, I should say, not 4 months. The first man who handed him a first loss in season 3 is actually Timmy Boy the Timster, Tim LaFave. But it seems as though he wants to begin a new streak. Tyson Newman going to try to stop it here tonight. Here we go, invitational match, our co-main event of the evening. Referee rings the bell.
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power. And we're watching watching human gridlock here. No one will budge.
Oh, and Justin Sane taking the cheap shot over this young talent, which I'm sure he is not going to put over. Tyson Newman had to pull out something special to keep Sane down. Xander Slate couldn't do it with 2 Slate by Slates in a row at Homecoming. Ringo Mack couldn't do it last week. Ringo Max. Ooh, nice knee to the spine there in grounded position. Tyson springs back to his feet. A little bit of a height difference here. Not going to matter very much, though. Sane is very slender. Fast-paced action. Ooh, nice calf kick right there. Single leg drop kick, I should say. I always get those mixed up. Ah, shit, I got a fucking new toenail coming in. Like last month, I dropped a fucking granite tabletop on my fucking toe. It turned all black, and it's finally... Oh, what a belly-to-belly inside. And it's finally coming in now. It hurts like fucking shit. That's my story. That's a little input over on commentary here. As Sane hits a nice spine buster. Newman, haven't seen a whole lot of him on live television, but he's a high flyer. Very, very fast as this man. Might have Zach Payne beat as the fastest man in CMV history. What an STO. First pinfall attempt of the match. Do not go for a rope break, please. There you go. I'm going to drop a granite tabletop on your face, Borton. Along with this dick. Figure 4 headlock cinched in very tight. Will we see our first submission of Season 3? No, I don't think we ever will. Catches the back elbow to Sane into the ropes. Now back body drop. Sends the Minutemen representative out onto the apron. Of course, the Minutemen given the opportunity to all compete in the Invitational together. After Slick B demanded that he and his brothers, they do everything together. And Cyborg said, hey, you work together, you will die together. You perish together in the Invitational. And so far, they are 0-4. So, what a brain buster! Oh, and stomped down onto the ribs. Count of 5. Tyson Newman into the ring. Oh, what's Tyson Newman talking trash to the ropes? Oh, and down onto the top of the head with that seatbelt suplex. Pinfall attempt again here for Sane. 1. Just trying to finish off this youngster as quick as possible. Dang. Just kicked him right in the back of the head. Like it ain't no thing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing there. Oh, and a jumping cutter to follow it up. Shoots the half. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Tyson Newman showing some heart, showing some resiliency against Justin Sane. Giving him a fight. Another STO, though. And Sane ain't wasting no time. He just wants that win. He just wants to go to 6-0. Jumping cutter. Strikes again. Slithers into the pin like a sneaky snake. 1, 2, 3. And Justin Sane goes to 6-0 in the Invitational. One more match to go, and that'll be against Sushi X, the Asian sensation, and X-Gen original next week on Fusion. If Sushi cannot stop Sane, he will be our definitive winner no matter the outcome of the rest of the matches, because everybody else has at least suffered 1 loss. Jackson Jordan trailing in second at 4-1. Xander in third at 3-1. If I were Borton, or if I were Novak, I'd be pretty scared at this point. Justin Sane is coming for them. He doesn't care which one of them it is. He just wants what they have or may have in terms of Novak. Look at that stance, though, by Sane. Look at the sneaky snake. Slithers into the pin. A nice effort by Newman. But unfortunately, just not enough. The Minutemen to go to 0-5. Well, can they finish with at least 1 win? We'll just have to wait and see, as Alexander Bannon will take on Quantum, and Xander Slade is set to go toe-to-toe with Abbott Bass later on this week on Genesis. Xander looking to tie Jackson once again for second place, as now it is time for our main event of the evening, folks. Randy Borton, the Moo Man, and our reigning, defending, undisputed champion of the world, going to go toe-to-toe with Royal Rumble favorite and Hayden, the A-lister and CMV veteran. Rematch from a couple months ago, which ended kind of shady. Hayden, of course, saying he's a Royal Rumble favorite because he's the third ever Royal Rumble winner. Main event of the past 2 WrestleManias, a.k.a. Ascendances, the show of shows. Will he main event a third in a row? If he wins that Rumble match, he certainly will. Randy Borton, of course, set to defend against Brian Novak in 3 weeks' time. Beating Novak last week, but the NXT legend putting on such a showing that Borton beat so many times, so many close calls, that Cole Savage decided to give him another chance with the title on the line. It was pretty shady. Borton won by a random roll-up, like near the ropes, and was grabbing his tights a little bit. I mean, you don't beat a legend like Hayden via roll-up. You just don't do it. It's disrespectful. Put Hayden down with a big move. That Borto end, which defeated Timmy Boy at Homecoming. 1 title defense under his belt. Borton says he's making it to Ascendance. Going to main event Ascendance one way or another. He doesn't care who steps up to the plate. He will take them down. This is the year of the Moo. Everybody just going crazy in the crowd. Borton, my awesome mooing friend. How the Moo are you? You know, long live the Moo. Get them jobber entrances. And oh, wait a minute. Here come the heartbeats. Novak going to be joining us on commentary, it seems. And Novak looks like he's going to be joining us ringside here. I don't think he's going to talk to me. Novak doesn't talk a whole lot. Randy Borton's not too happy about it. Long live the Moo! Fast. Whoa, please slow. Please chill. Put it on normal. Brian Novak, the challenger for Randy Borton's undisputed title in 3 weeks' time at Absolution, joining us ringside here. Scouting out his pay-per-view opponent. Brian Novak, the longest reigning champion in CMV history. 10 months he spent as the European champion down on NXT. Debuted about 5 months ago at a Dark Carnival. Was embroiled heavily in a CMV civil war. Amazing collisions with Quantum. Once he broke out of that, though, Novak's been on a little bit of a streak. Went on a 3 winning streak, and again, the effort that he put in against Borton, certainly match of the week it got for last week's CMV run. And Cole Savage saw something. He wanted to give Novak another chance. Put the title on the line as the fight spills to the outside. And once again, Novak breathing pretty heavily here. I don't like what he's doing over there. He's floating, though. Floating pretty nicely. What's he going for? What the hell is it? Page tap out? No, nice sharpshooter. Slides back into the ring, does the Moo Moo Man. And just as Hayden rolls back in at a count of 7, Borton going to exit. We're going to get the spot again. Oh, and a nice combination there by Borton. Back chop, punch, and a drop kick. I mean, Novak's just using that meditation skill, you know what I mean, man? Ooh! Rammed right into the security wall. Front headlock now tossed back into the ring. We haven't seen Hayden in a couple of weeks. Again, a Royal Rumble favorite. Will he main event a 3rd straight show of shows, grandest stage of them all, and head into the Rumble with some big-time momentum, defeating the reigning champion? Damn. Oh, and a nice waist side slam. That's vintage Borton right there. It's hot as hell in here. Turn that fan on real quick for a couple minutes. Oh, legs around the head and lands a couple of elbows. Perhaps if Hayden delivers a Hollywood hold, Borton will be the first man to give us... Oh, wait a minute. Irish whip sends Hayden into the corner. Oh, but look at Novak ringside here, calling the attention of Borton. The Movement Man's going to fall for it. Borton, come on. You're smarter than this. Oh, but they're coming face to face, building some hyper absolution. Hayden from behind. Hayden ain't afraid to take that advantage. He ain't above it, and Novak's loving it. Novak's a big fan. As Hayden now gets into control. Borton in trouble for sure. Oh, and a heavy Irish whip sends him right into the apron, making it hard for him to breathe as he targets those ribs. What's up, Best? Hayden now just pulling a Borton, repeatedly Irish whipping him into the apron. This is a Borton move, Hayden. Come on, copyrighted. He's gonna do it a fourth time. We're pretty good, man. Welcome to the stream. It's a CMV Monday Night Fusion edition number 38. Main event right now. Randy Borton, the undisputed champion, non-title against Hayden here. He's doing some cheeky taunts. Referees at a count of 7. Borton back in the ring. Oh, and gets caught with that fucking nasty hook. Oh, and a final cut to follow up. Borton was staggered. Woozy. Hayden takes advantage. 1, 2, 3, and Hayden got it. Hayden just pinned the undisputed champion, then talking that trash thanks to the distraction by Brian Novak. But Borton shouldn't have fallen for it. At this point in his career, he's a veteran. He's played the game before. He should have known better. Hayden taking advantage like any man would. Kylie gets the win. I don't know if I would consider Hayden a jobber. I'm pretty sure he's won every single match for his past like 2 months. Hayden defeating Randy Borton in the main event of Fusion, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to some cheeky help by Brian Novak ringside. And intensity is building between champion Randy Borton and Brian Novak after their confrontation. Borton still has a rocket, so that's good for him. And Cobb goes to +1 arrow and a rocket. Hayden's doing pretty good. Certainly that stare-off between Borton and Novak before Novak got the hell out of there. That was intense. I cannot wait for their title collision. Their match last week was amazing. I can't wait for it. Absolution, 3 weeks' time. World title on the line. Moo Man Borton against the NXT legend Brian Novak. We also have Morgan Jackson now confirmed to challenge Jamari Williams for the international title, along with the Royal Rumble match, of course, in our main event, the Vixens Mini Royal Rumble. Of course, we still got the live event here, the CMV.com exclusive coming our way, so don't go anywhere. Alright, sorry, I had to go and do something real quick. Alright, here we go. Live event time. What a triple threat, though. My goodness. I think we'll change that to a Vixens match. Singles encounter. We haven't seen Maya Cruz in a while, so we'll have Maya Cruz. Now it's cold in here. How did it get so cold so fast? Please chill, weather. Who should I take on? I'm thinking Antarctica, actually. Get back. I have Antarctica collide with Maya Cruz. It's a match to see. Alright, then we'll have tag teams collide. We saw the Republic make their debut last week in a losing effort against the Bromancers. Let's see if they can bounce back. Macaulay Culkin in the middle of an run. We'll put them against. Should put them against. The Minutemen, maybe. Yes, Maury, please post link to the roster page, Maury, because I forget who's on my show. I don't remember. We'll put them against the question marks. Against the Trailblazers, actually. We haven't seen them in a couple of weeks. And they actually got a couple of wins before they disappeared for a while. I think they were on a 2-win streak, which is very unnormal for them. So let's see if they can bury the young talent, take down the Republic. Need them rainbow attires in my life. I need rainbow attires. I mean, Topher, they'll either go on a 3-win streak or they'll help put over that young talent. Either way, you should be proud. And our main events. I was actually thinking of a 6-man tag. I was going to do it on Genesis, but I might for the live event, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do it for the... that tag team match, though. Yeah, let them pull double duty. We'll put them in this match, too. They can take on Maya and Antarctica. They don't care. They just want that win. I don't know, want to do that match on Genesis or not. I'm having a confliction in my head right now. No, I'm going to do that match on Genesis. So for the main event, live event... Should we do a 6-man? Ralph's growling like crazy. What are you growling at, Ralph, over there? No, I want to do that on Fusion. Are you guys can decide any match type except for tournaments in a Royal Rumble, obviously. Well, a 1-on-1, 2-on-2, a 6-man, triple threat, fatal 4-way, handicap. I don't care. I'll put 20 seconds on the clock for people to vote on what they want to see. Original. Very original by everybody there. Congratulations. Cheeky round of applause. I guess I saw Fatal 4-Way Court first, so we'll do that. Let me turn that fan back on real quick. Yeah, give me a second. The Bloody Bridge, Chris Andrews. They can be cheekily joined by whoever it gives him first. Okay. Why doesn't he have fucking... Put the squid in his corner. I'm not doing 2 matches. This will be our main event of the live event, though. After a Twitter exchange earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, it'll be Big Duke Briggs taking on Chris Andrews, the Bloody Brit, the CMV.com exclusive. But first, we got Maya Cruz taking on Antarctica. We'll see who comes out the victor in this one. Antarctica's her 2nd win in a row. She won a triple threat, I believe, a couple weeks back. And now we got the Republic in their 2nd CMV match, losing to the Bromances in their debut last week. Now taking... We'll do Big Duke Briggs, joined by his beautiful sister, Amber. Take on the Bloody Bridge, Chris Andrews. They can be cheekily joined by whoever it gives him first. Okay. Why doesn't he have fucking... Put the squid in his corner. I'm not doing 2 matches. This will be our main event of the live event, though. After a Twitter exchange earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, it'll be Big Duke Briggs taking on Chris Andrews, the Bloody Brit, the CMV.com exclusive. But first, we got Maya Cruz taking on Antarctica. We'll see who comes out the victor in this one. Antarctica's her 2nd win in a row. She won a triple threat, I believe, a couple weeks back. And now we got the Republic in their 2nd CMV match, losing to the Bromances in their debut last week. Now taking on the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers not putting over that young talent. 3rd win in a row. Might make their way up back to Genesis and Fusion now. And now it's time for our main event. I always want to see main event. I miss it so much. Rest in peace, good old days. What are you guys doing? Weirdos. What my dogs are doing over there. Both of these men participants in the 4th annual Royal Rumble match. Chris Andrews coming off loss against Morgan Jackson earlier this week on Fusion in a number one contenders match for the international title. He was a little bit salty, went on Twitter, kind of on a little bit of a tear, and Duke Briggs took notice. Started targeting the Bloody Brit, poking fun at him, poking him with the stick, and he's already angry. And Chris Andrews kind of exploding at everybody. Multiple people tried to jump in on Andrews, make him even more salty, push him over the limit, and it kind of worked. Duke might regret that now. Did successfully return to CMV after a 5-6 month absence, defeating DJ Moore on last week's Genesis. Hello, Jackson. Live event time, Monday Night Fusion. What a show it was. Of course, Genesis going to be on Friday, 3 weeks away from Absolution. Cannot wait for the pay-per-view, my favorite time of the year, as we are on our road to Ascendance. And Duke Briggs got to be a favorite for the Rumble match just because of sheer size. Duo Maxwell, the second ever Royal Rumble winner, standing at 7 feet tall. But then you got Hayden, who is the shortest man on the CMV roster, standing at like 5'8" or something, 5'8", 5'9". He won the third annual Rumble match. Of course, the first ever Royal Rumble match winner, Kevin Owens. We don't speak of him anymore, though. Rest in peace. I'm pretty good, Jackson. How are you, my friend? Dank black name. Got that turbo, though, I see. Is it worth it? Is turbo worth it? What do you really get with it? I was contemplating getting it, but... Did you, Vlad, man? Did you join the site? I'll go check you out later, man. If you did, welcome. Take a look around. We got promos. You can promo your superstar. You can see you got rankings on the side, a roster page, all that good stuff. Hope you stick around. Certainly check out your call later. Here he comes, Big Duke Briggs. Of course, joined by his sister, Big Bad Briggs, Amber Briggs. And now we get a tweet here from the Bloody Brit targeted towards Duke. And he says, "You wanted this. You got this. Time to eliminate you from the Royal Rumble early." Excellent delete. And Duke certainly did want this. He said, if you want me to stop, you're going to have to stop me yourself. Chris Andrews right out of the fire. Or out of the frying pan into the fire. However that saying goes. Leave me alone, all right? It's towards the end of the stream. All right, I can afford to start botching here and there. Though I botched throughout the entire stream, so leave me alone, all right? Come fight me IRL. Of course, joined by the squid, the octopus, whatever you want to call him. Some sort of amphibious creature with tentacles. Rocking that dog collar. What a showing he put up against Morgan Jackson on Fusion. Just came up short against his rival, though. Now Jackson will be getting that international title shot against Jamari Williams in 3 weeks' time at Absolution. I always forget Raw is on Mondays. Alright, here we go. Some Royal Rumble hype. Duke Briggs taking on the Bloody Brit, Chris Andrews. And here we go. In that UFC mode. And Duke immediately looking to chuck him over the top rope. Almost. Taunted it a little bit. Jesus. Jesus. Andrews donning Oliver Kane and Mike Miles as the new tag team of Foreign Affairs. Wants to pursue that singles career. Again, won that chugging contest, that drink off against his fellow stablemates a couple weeks back to qualify for the Rumble. As only one of them, one member of Foreign Affairs could jump in on it. Front headlock now by the Brit. Going for a nice snap suplex. Big Duke Briggs now targeting that arm. Smash the elbow right into the canvas, working it. Tossed over the top rope right there. Duke Briggs making it clear how easily he could eliminate Andrews. Look at this. The squid, the octopus, grabbing the attention of Duke. Duke ain't having it. Turns right into Andrews. Catches a cheeky jab to the jaw and then a drop kick. Oliver got to be careful, though. Doesn't want to risk a DQ for Andrews, who already hasn't had a great week. Oh, Suplex City, though. That's what he's known for. Vintage Bloody Brit right here. 3 in a row on the outside, too. And as I've said in the past, the Fusion and Genesis padding on the outside isn't too supportive. Imagine the live event ones. Bought him at the Dollar Tree. Andrews talking that trash as good guy Kane just lifted Duke to his feet. Andrews don't want that count out victory. Duke does not like an Oliver. Oh, he just hit him with a body block. Gee, all right, Duke, that's enough. You're facing Andrews here, bud, and Andrews just running the mile up against the ropes. What just happened here, though? Jawbreaker now. Front headlock going for that trip again, which nearly broke Jackson's neck on Fusion. Going for the pin now. One. Only one count. I guess the Octopus is doing his job. He's helping Andrews out a little bit here. Neck crank. Targeting that neck pretty heavily.
This match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated. Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of
Oh, woo! Going for a figure 4. Going nuts is the Bloody Brit. Jesus, he wants that tap out. He wants to make Duke pay for his insolence.
I'm scared to ask.
And into the pin. Damage might be done. What was going on with Amber's arms over there, though? Oh, Jesus! Kicks in the fucking face. That was pretty brutal. Oh, now going down low with the knees to the nether region. Oh, no. Big Bad Briggs calling the attention of the Bloody Brit, but he counters. He fell for it a little bit. Not getting caught, though. As Duke with a snapmare, digging the knee into the spine, wrenching back on the arms. I guess that's fair. Oliver, the Octopus has already interfered about twice now. Briggs getting hers in. Let's go, the surfboard stretch. Spine can't be feeling very good right now. Front headlock making him smell that armpit. High angle dig slam now. Damn, got some height on that one right there. Now pouring down the fist. Shots. Rest in peace, Byron Elliott. Oh, big fucking toss. Flung up into the air a good 9 feet or so. What is Briggs doing? Oh, Amber Briggs. Cheeky. Chucking in that steel steps right under the ref's foot, but he hasn't noticed. The refs aren't paid enough to notice steel chairs slid right underneath their feet. Big time back body drop. These impact moves, though. And now Amber distracting the ref. Duke gonna use the chair on the Bloody Brit right to the ankle. And then sets it up in the corner. Ref's not gonna notice that, I guess. Is Briggs going to take advantage of it? Yes, he is! Bloody Brit rammed head first into the chair. Ref somehow didn't see it. Duke is rolling right now. Briggs family working well together like an oiled machine. Into the corner. Big Duke Briggs. Might be looking for that clothesline of his. That clothesline body block combo type maneuver thingamajig. Staggers out to the center of the ring. Chris Andrews playing possum, though. And from behind, the Chimeraplex. The Chimeraplex. Bloody Brit's going for it. There's the Tiger. Can he get the straitjacket? Can he get the straitjacket? Yes, he can. Doesn't go for the pin, though. Oh, what's he going for here? Andrews? What's the Bloody Brit going for here? Kane's distracting the ref. Wrong time, Kane. Oh, discus big boot. God damn, knocking that head clean off. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Oh, and now the Octopus. The Octopus chucking in a steel chair of his own. But Duke, big boo. He botched it, though. He botched it, and he knows it. Doesn't go for the pin. Ignore that terrible voice crack. I'm glad Alvius wasn't here to hear that one. Oh, Big Duke Briggs got off his big boot, but he botched it horribly. Good news for the Bloody Brit. And now Andrews sizing up Duke. Oh, whippersnapper. God damn, lays him out cold. No, Amber Briggs calling the ref's attention. Oh, these cheeky managers, though. They're fucking this whole match up. That steel chair is still... Remember the last time Oliver Kane chucked in a steel chair? Oh, wait a minute. What? 2 steel chairs? Oh, no, again, it backfires. I was about to say, remember the first time Oliver Kane chucked in a steel chair for Andrews, his opponent used it against him, and it just happened again. Only a 2 count, though, luckily. All these steel chairs, though. What's up, Toonsy? What is happening? This match is ridiculous. It's awesome, but it's ridiculous. Well, the ref chucked out that 1 steel chair. Apparently can't see the one that's once again in that same corner. This is a live event, ref. I mean, you can't expect much more from him, let's be honest. Come on. Right back to the surfboard stretch, deep into this match. Both managers have interfered multiple times on their end. Not letting go of that. Oh, the ref did see the chair in the corner. There you go. Chucks it out of the ring. Thank God. Andrews has been hit 3 times with a steel chair in this match. He can't afford another one. Front headlock, making him smell that sweaty armpit. Up over the shoulder, back body drop. Trying to send him through the canvas. Short arm, shoulder block into the pin. Chris Andrews desperate right now to get that victory. The ref will distract himself. Duke will use the fucking chair. Andrews in the corner. Turning Duke around. Gonna try to put him up top? No, just wants to see that ass, I guess. On a rebounding German. Can barely get back up. That stamina coming back to bite him. Cardio ain't strong with this one. Look at those mounted punches. 4, 5, 6 in a row over and over again. The Bloody Brit is rolling much like he did against Jackson on Fusion. I don't think Duke has a spear, luckily, though. Whatever he's going for there. Bloody Brit drops out of it, pushes him away. Irish whip back to the corner. Now going to put him up top. No, tree of woe position. Beck could barely lift him up. Jeez. Blood rushing to the head. Up to the top rope. What is the Bloody Brit looking for here? Double boot stomp. Jesus. Oh, no. Springboard punch. Springboard the punch. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I'll give him 6 points for that. It looks pretty dank. He looked like a cool guy doing it. Didn't really help him in the match any, as he hits that headbutt to the groin. Oh, there's the big boot a second time. 1, 2. No, what? What? I know Duke botched the first one, but still. A second big boot, still not enough to get the job done. Bloody Brit ain't taking another loss this week. He's just not doing it. It's not happening. He refuses. Back to the surfboard stretch. That's the one thing that's consistently worked for Briggs in this match. Can't blame him. Keeps going back to it. To the corner again. My goodness. What's with the corners here, Andrews? He's loving it. Up top. He's done the tree of woe. He's done from behind. He's done it doggy style. What's he going to go for the top here? Slaps that ass. Going for a German. Suplex City, bitch. Flinging off the top rope is the big man. Chris Andrews, he's tired as hell, and you can tell. Damn, punching him right in the dick. And Amber Briggs clapping for it. She loves it. Into the corner. Oh, no, Duke. I thought he was going for his signature again. Instead, he puts the Bloody Brit in the tree of woe position. I hope he doesn't do the double boot stomp. That would be pretty devastating. There's a choke. Andrews out, though. Dirty heel tactics. Now going to go for the pin. Every chance these two men get. 1, 2. What a live match, though. Pay-per-view quality here. It seems like the managers have at least finally quieted down. They're scared of getting DQ'd at this point. Getting ejected. Duke's pretty angry. The frustration boiling over. Might come back to bite him. He's got to be careful. Bloody Brit going for this trip up again. Right down onto the neck. Oh, the Bloody Brit. He's feeling it. Looking for the finish. No, Duke counters. Duke ain't about it. Saw the whippersnapper coming. Going for a world's strongest slam. Fights out of it. There's a Bloody Brit, though, with a couple elbows to the back of the head. And now a snapmare of his own. Chin lock. Andrews looking to Oliver Kane for guidance here. What a match this has been. Jawbreaker. Oh, the octopus! The octopus distracting Duke. Andrews from behind. Seatbelt suplex. PN. Don't go for a springboard. God, don't go for a springboard, Andrews. They never work out for you. Oh, he actually got it. He just rammed his head up Duke's ass, but, I mean, hey, he still got it. Now a couple punches to the temple, ramming him face first into the mat. Disrespect. Oh, Suplex City a second time. There's 1. There's 2. The fans chanting along. 3. And Duke looks like he's napping. He's out, man. Oh, the British boot. The British boot a second time. Looking to get the job done. Duke, don't turn around. Here it comes. British boot. Right to the jaw, but there's Ember calling for Andrews' attention. Turn around, Andrews. Turn around, you fool. Pin him. Pin him. Oh, my God, no. This fucking match is never going to end. Ref refuses to eject these friggin' managers. British boot could have gotten the job done. Oh, counters the suplex attempt. Jesus. And here comes Oliver Kane again, trying to distract Duke. Oh, Suplex City a third time. Oh, no, just 1 German. And Andrews, gas tank on empty. Going for the whippersnapper. Second time's the charm. Can he get it off, or will it be countered? Oh, no. What is he going for here? Electric chair German. Electric chair German. Get it. Get it. 1, 2, 3. Andrews got it. Andrews got it. Get him a lager indeed. Oh, my God. What a match. Chris Andrews defying all the odds. Getting at all the obstacles in that match. Emerges victorious. Oh, my God. What a live event match. I think Briggs was about to make her way over to drag out the ref, too. I was about to say, my God, please chill. Jesus. I think that's the first British boot right there. Pretty early on in the match, before everything went to hell. Oliver Kane, incognito, trying to make his way over to get out the chair, which ended up being used against Chris Andrews. Here's that electric chair German to finally finish the match off. Shucky Ducky, Quack Quack, greatest live event match of all time. Duke Briggs having to eat his word. The octopus ringside. He's loving it. And as always, guys, if you like what you saw, you're not following me yet, make sure you do so. I do stream every Monday and Friday, so the next stream will be Friday, Saturday Night Genesis. We are 3 weeks away from Absolution, which does contain the Royal Rumble match, the 4th annual Royal Rumble match. And if you want your call on the show, we have plenty of open slots available. You can join the website at communityuniverse.4emotion.com. We have a roster page, rankings. You can promo as your superstar if you want to. It's a fun community. Come on over if you want to check it out. And all the past episodes, of course, are on my YouTube channel, which is linked to my Twitch page if you want to check those out. And I will see you guys for Genesis this Friday.